Are you caught in the rat race? Are you stuck in the matrix like Neo? Thanks everybody for tuning in. That's Lulu over my shoulder. She apparently wants to be in the video. I appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm Lance, and I help people navigate their spiritual awakenings. And I'm just being consistent. I love what I do. I love making these videos. I love trying to do things to help other people. And it's natural, it's flow. I did learn how to edit video. I just haven't needed to. That's a beautiful thing. I've been doing this for like over a year, and I never need to edit anything. And today I want to talk about just that process that I've been through. And it's so tough to let go of when you're in that matrix, when you're maybe stuck in something you're unhappy with, when you're, chasing and chasing and chasing. I spent a lot of my life chasing dollars mainly. I kept taking jobs that would lead to more and more money. Not a stupid idea at all. Trust me, that wasn't the bad thing. And it worked great. But a time came that it was the beginning of my spiritual awakening. And the stuff that I had put up on a pedestal as like really important just didn't matter anymore. And it's scary when that happens. It's scary because you don't know what else to do. And through this process, like it's really through this life process, also the occasional psychedelic thing, I've learned to live with less and less ego. I mean, there was a time in my life that like I really gave a shit about like what my title was. Oh, I'm not a territory manager. I'm a senior territory manager. Or now I'm a field trainer, which is better than a senior territory. Like it's just nonsense that we all get caught up in that game. And a lot of that is our ego. Wayne Dyer taught me a long time ago, 2 great acronyms for egos: edging God out and earth guide only. And as long as you're like trying to like, I'm not saying don't achieve. I'm not saying don't go for what you want in life. The problem comes in when you associate who you are as a person with what you achieve, with what you have. Because I've had a lot of shit, man. I've had a lot of shit and made a lot of money. And then life said, nah, not so much anymore. We're gonna take you a different route for a while. And that was just temporary. I'm on the back end of it now. Like I'm so healed in so many ways. And I kept experiencing these problems because of fear and continuing to try to do something that was misaligned with my soul. And if you're doing something misaligned with your soul, I don't have to tell you. No one has to tell you that. You know it. You know it's true. And I've said it before, and the words that used to pop out of my mouth the most, just unplanned. It's like it's sucking my soul dry, killing my soul. If you're doing something like that, you got to find a way out. And a lot, it might be that for one, it's fear of change, fear of the unknown, but also part of it too is that ego. Like, well, look at me, I've already built up to this level, and now I'm a vice president or a field trainer or whatever the stupid title is. What I've personally learned is that none of that is fulfilling to me, and none of that has anything to do with who I am as Lance, who I am as a human, who I am as a spiritual being. These are just things that we get caught up in the game, and we're always competing. Life is, and look, I'm not shitting on it. I'm in sales now. I'm starting a new sales job. Competition is important. I don't view it that way. I'm going out to help people, and that's all I'm doing. And that's why I'm going to be successful. How can I help you? I don't want to compete with anyone anymore. Nature is cooperative. Look around. Go outside nature, look around. There's not like bushes competing, like I'm taller than you are, and like nature is, we need to pay more attention to nature. It is just flow. It's the way things are. I think it's Lao Tzu and the Tao Te Ching that says, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. It's true. We spend so much of our lives hurrying around, trying to prop up our ego, like, oh, I'm a manager, I'm this title, and I'm above you, or you're below me, or he's above me. all this shit doesn't matter. And it took me, like, I had to let life take me down. I didn't have to. It's just my path. It was my curriculum to take. And I made it. I made it. So anybody's out there struggling, losing hope, maybe your job or your relationship or your life is sucking your soul dry, don't give up. Don't give up. There's a way through it. And I don't know, I just want to talk about it today. And that's one thing too. Like, I don't have as much fear. There are things that I hear so many people talk about. People lay awake at night worrying about crazy shit like retirement. Are you going to keep they worry about things that aren't happening right now. And I'm not saying I'm not guilty of it at times, but through this process, I don't worry as much. I'm not afraid. I'm just more present. I'm giving myself time with this job. Even I'm starting something new, and I just posted yesterday that psychedelics helped me overcome that fear of failure. But it's also been a long time since I've busted indoors and done that. So I'm giving myself the space to start it slowly, take small wins. And that's what we have to do. You know, it doesn't have to, everything doesn't have to happen immediately. We've been in this society that expects everything now and make it happen. And damn it, when my life is this way, it's going to be better. Blah. No, it's got to be great right now. If you want a better life down the road, you have to find happiness right now, no matter where you are. And it's possible and it's capable. But just I'm just free. And you know, I feel like I'm in a way disconnected from a lot of people that are still kind of running that game. I want to work every day. I want to make money. I want to be successful for my family and myself. And I want to help people. I don't really need to compete with people. I don't need a title. I don't even know what my title is. I haven't known my title in the last few jobs. I don't care. None of that stuff matters to me. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. You can be CEO. One day you're going to be CEO of the fucking graveyard. All right? None of that shit matters. Titles and all that stuff, you've got to shift from ego to more and more love. We're here to love everyone. We're here to be loving energy, loving awareness. We're here to serve other people. I've just shifted, you know, and life's kind of forced me that way. You know, it's not like I chose. It's not like I was like, hell yeah, man. I'm really wanting to go through this next 4 or 5 years doing shit that I hate and getting run out the door and losing money and having to sell my house. Like, I didn't ever want any of this, but you know what? I had a pretty charmed life, childhood and life up until the spiritual awakening began. If you haven't really hit your spiritual awakening, you're going to at some point in your life. You probably will. You may not. There's a lot of people that never do. A lot of people just do the same thing, repeat. Wake up, do their normal morning routine, go to work all day so they can pay for shit that they're never home to enjoy. Come home, they're worn out, go to sleep, get up, repeat. That's what we've been trained to accept as life, and I believe that there's more. I saw someone tweet something today about if you connect with your purpose, you'll never retire. I have always known I don't want to retire. Thank God, because I've lost everything. It's not like I have any retirement. I'm 47, but I really don't want to retire. I want to connect with what I'm here to do and do it passionately every day until I die. Look at something like the old, coaches, there's football coaches and people that do their profession until, and some of them are retired, later on, and they, die quick, man. Live your find your purpose and live your purpose. I don't have mine completely figured out, but I'm a hell of a lot closer, mainly for going through what I've been through and shedding that ego. I'm not edging God out anymore. Some days are good, some days are bad. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm one of the strange people. I'm more present than I've ever been, and life has made me that way. I don't worry about shit. I might run out of money at some point soon. Guess what? I've run out of money plenty of times. Life goes on. I don't anticipate that it's going to happen anymore because I am shifting to a new level. My biggest problem is I've lost so much of my self-confidence because of these beatdowns, but through psychedelics, through just self-healing, like I'm learning that it's time for me to just believe in myself and go for it. The stuff in the world that really matters, it's not your job. It's not how much money you have in your account. It's not what kind of car you drive. It's not how many fucking followers you have. It's none of that shit. What really matters in life, family. Having what you need today. Friends. Animals. Nature. Those are the real priceless things in life. We gotta quit focusing on all the other shit. It's just an illusion. It's an illusion. I don't know. I guess the last thing I'll say is that one of the biggest lessons I've learned through this is I'm not what I have. What defines me is what I give. And I want that to be the legacy of my life. Not what Lance accumulates, not how much money he has or doesn't have, or his title. What have I done to serve other people? And I'm wide open. God, lead me, please, because I definitely need more purpose in life, but I'm surrendering to that. And the more that we surrender to that, the more that we let go of our ego, the more that we're going to be free. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I'm so grateful for everyone and everyone's support. It's been a slow-growing thing, but I really like making these, and I feel led to make these, and it's one of the most natural things in my life. There's certain things that you do that you're in flow. There's certain things that you do. I don't know if you draw, create, cook. There's certain things you do in your life when everything else is non-existent. Sorry, my nose is itching like crazy. I was trying to hold off to the end. I'm not picking it. There's certain things that we lose time in, that we lose ourselves in. Those are guideposts for you. Follow those things. I'm not making a dime off this right now, but I'm going to keep doing this. It's possible. Other people are doing it. Why can't I? Do what you love and love what you do. You're not what you have. You're not your title. You're none of that. You're not your bank account. What your legacy should be is how did you make the world a better place? And I hope that we're each doing something every day to try to do that. All right, everyone. Once again, have a happy now, because you can't be happy yesterday and you can't be happy tomorrow. Super grateful. Thank you.